Are we live?
Okay, I think I know what you're saying. Sit down.
All right.
Oh, that's on. I don't think Jonathan's on.
Jonathan, you on? Oh, we don't have
I'm
phone
here,
music.
yep.
Oh, here's
Yeah.
poor Jonathan.
Yeah. She said you weren't there. She was lying.
I didn't hear you, Jonathan. Sorry.
I snuck in and I didn't say anything.
Oh, you were stealthily. Okay.
That's right.
All right. 7. Okay. Oh, thank you. All right, welcome to the November 3rd Village Board meeting. If you could please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hopefully everyone had an opportunity to read the minutes, the October 20th minutes. Can I get a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion. Yeah, I'll second that.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, Arthur, you are up next with
Okay,
our,
Presentation of the 2026 garbage budget. So everyone can read it,
passed
digest
it
it.
down.
Oh, thank
you
you.
can pass it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have some here for the public too, if you'd like it. Garbage budget, yeah. So everyone read it, digest it. I guess we'll talk about it next week. There's a slight increase, very minimal, but nothing too drastic. I don't think anyone's gonna be too upset about it. And I guess we have to set the public hearing for next week, 17th,
So
sorry,
do you
next
wanna-
meeting.
Make a motion then?
I'd make a motion to set a public hearing for the 17th to go over our garbage budget for 2026.
One second.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Arthur.
You're welcome.
All right, next on the agenda is change orders numbers 3 through 6 for the Anderson Way Water Main Replacement Project. Is there any discussion regarding these? Has everybody had an opportunity to review them?
Yeah, so I was able to review them. Upon reviewing them, these are all pretty old. They're dating back, the latest one is September. I know we didn't give approval, so I'd like to check out the contract and see if Labella had the opportunity to make change order approval of a certain amount on their own before we approve payment for these.
Okay. Anybody else have any discussion regarding these?
So we had no knowledge that this was going to be changed.
No, they all just came to us in a group, 4 of them together.
Then I'm with Steve.
The work has already
Yeah,
been done?
we had no knowledge of it. I'm with Steve.
Okay.
So
But, and I do agree with that, but our engineer did, Jonathan had reviewed it and the work was done.
Yes, yes.
So I'm in the same mindset though, who approved it,
Okay.
for them to move forward with it, so.
All right, so Jennifer and I can pull out the contract, see if they have any authority to approve up to a certain amount before the board. If not, we can then decide what we're going to do about it, but I will make it an agenda item at our next meeting, and we will do the homework in between and provide you with that update prior to our next meeting. Is that, so we're gonna table it for tonight?
That works for me.
Okay,
Look,
yes,
Marie, can I supplement real quick?
sure.
Yeah, the only thing I was gonna say, not to stick up for anybody or provide backup information, because we weren't involved with the full construction here, just reviewed at the end. Typical with unit price contracts for projects ones like the rock overage, I don't think there's any way to alleviate that. You know, the water main has to be installed to a certain depth, so that's something that's typically, you know, counted as you go, and then obviously brought to the attention as soon as you, you know, get the values, and whatever the cubic yardage is added to the contract value. And then the same thing with the final change order, which is just a decrease, is a final over/under change order. I just wanted to supplement with some of that information.
So 2 out of the 4 you're saying would be something normal to have occurred?
Yeah, the only other one, well, this is kind of grouped in the third one, is the one they're calling the incorrect mark out for the water main and the water main break. That one is an unforeseen circumstance that, you know, it's hard to say, but it wasn't the fault of the contractor, and when they were digging near that existing main, like we put during our review, there was no proper restraint on that existing tee, so anytime you get close to that, when it's pressurized, it would have blew apart, and it did. So it's a little tough to say. You know, the only other one is the services that it was found that 2 of the services were basically daisy chained together. That was change order 3. So that's something that, again, was found, and I don't know how you handle it until it comes up. But when you have these things that do come up, it looks like they have proper documentation, and you basically work with the contractor. They put together the hours, they put together, you know, a T&M price that's agreed upon. But yeah, it should go to the village for transparency.
Okay. Does that, now with that additional information, does that change our thoughts on
Well,
what we...
I'd still like to find out about them having the approvals to do it. There's 4 change orders. On other projects we've done, normally we get 1 change order, and it's in a timely fashion within a month of
Right.
when the work was actually done, so we're on top of it. Here, there's 4 going all the way back to May. So they knew long ago that
Yeah,
there was a change
seemed like
order.
they were sitting on things.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right, so we'll let it stand the way we discussed,
stand.
and it will just be an agenda item for our next meeting. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you, Jonathan. Okay, the 2026 parking management plan, this is Metro North. This is our annual plan, and really the only change to it is the year.
Yep.
There's no
That's it.
change to it. So it's the same plan, it just now says 2026 instead of 2025.
And it's done yearly, correct?
Yes. Anybody have any questions regarding that?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, can I get a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. We have a request from the fire department to approve Michael Luddington's next term of office to be a fire district commissioner. Does anybody, I couldn't come up with my wording.
Well, Mike's been doing a great job at
Yes.
it.
I don't know.
Yes.
No, Mike's a great guy. He's a great guy.
All right, so.
And it's a 5-year term. I'd like to make that motion.
Okay,
I'll second it.
any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Lions Club, this is their annual request for the memory tree that we normally have in what used to be our meeting room, which is downstairs, so right in front of the glass window. They provide everything and just set it up. So does anybody have any questions or concerns regarding that?
Nope.
No?
All right, I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. We have the Village Green and Public Assembly for Knights of Columbus Nativity Display. And that's in that little corner with South Street and East Main. That's an annual request. Does anybody have any questions or concerns regarding that?
No.
No, it's nice.
All right, so I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And we have a request to waive a late fee for a water bill. This is due to sudden loss of a spouse, and I have no issue in waiving the late fee.
No problem.
I'll second that.
Okay, so I make the motion to waive it. You're seconding
second.
it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. All right. Engineers report. Jonathan.
If I could.
Oh, I'm
Mayor,
sorry.
I just want to,
Oh, wait a minute, Jonathan.
I just want to be absolutely clear for the record that the motion for the public hearing for the next meeting was the November 17th.
November 17th.
We didn't include the month, and I just
Oh.
want to make sure that that's on the record,
Okay,
okay?
thank you.
November 17th, 2025.
All right, Jonathan, go ahead.
All right, I'll just give a brief update. I think the only thing I have with updates is the Anderson Way paving project. So it's currently out to bid. We have 11 contractors on the bid register. We had the pre-bid meeting walkthrough last week on Thursday, October 30th. We had 5 contractors attend. We're just compiling any questions that we're receiving. We'll provide a draft to the village, and then we'll have an addenda issued to the contractors just with the pre-bid meeting, the sign-in, and any questions that come up. So right now, the opening's scheduled for Monday, November 10th at 2 p.m.
All right, thank you. Any questions for Jonathan?
No.
No?
All right,
Thank you, Jonathan.
No problem.
Also, just a quick update though, when Jonathan was down for that walkthrough Thursday, I did meet with him to go over our grant opportunities. So we're continuing, we have a spreadsheet, and we continue to look at projects that we want to do, grants that are out there, or potential grants that are coming, so we're trying to
Okay,
stay
great.
on top of that, so. Danielle, any attorneys report?
No report,
Except the
Okay.
date, huh?
except the
Okay,
date.
thanks.
Keeping us in line.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, I will make a motion to approve the October bills in the amount of $122,385.77. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Public comment.
Do you have it?
I do actually.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna let you go, because I might,
So,
wanted to say. one.
Whoever is liking to go can come up to the podium where there's a mic.
Now, there's 2
Okay.
mics, that is.
What?
Now, there's 2 mics
Oh, there's 2
at the
mics.
podium.
Okay.
I'm one. Get it?
I'm a little frazzled at the moment.
Actually calling to talk about the building department.
Okay.
I've done a lot of projects through the years I've been here, including building my house originally. Had a lot of interactions with the building department through the years, sometimes good, sometimes not so good. I'm here to actually say that since Chris Mader, current building inspector, has been there for probably like 3 years now, I would say.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Just professional, responsive, knowledgeable, and when he doesn't know, he finds out and says when he doesn't know. Just a terrific experience, and I have to say, and it's the most professional building inspector I've come across in the time that I've been here. I realize I'm just one person, but it has been just because I think he's done a fantastic job. And by the way, and also Amanda, who is super responsive and just so pleasant to work with. So just want to not just have a complaint today and have something positive to say, and I think that's really
that's
a strong positive.
And, you know, I will tell you that one of the great things about having a consultant building inspector like that is he has a whole team behind him. So when you
Yeah.
say that he might not have an expertise in a particular area, he's got a whole team behind him that he just calls up the expert that has that, and he has that all in his bag of tricks that he brings to us. So it's,
Yeah.
and he turns permits around in like 5 days. So,
Okay.
I mean, we are,
Yeah, I'll say that's never been a holdup
and
there.
he's always made himself available the 5 days, even though he's only here 2, he makes himself available, so.
And I will say, just I mean, the switch, when we did transition to a professional company to provide our building inspector, that has not been an automatic thing. It really is about the individual.
Yes.
I have dealt with,
True.
yeah, it
Yeah.
has not always been a positive
We
thing.
had a few
Yeah.
bumps in the road
So
there.
you really need the right person in the role. And then, you know, say before that, it was very different when it was just a village, person, and that was varied. Sometimes they knew what they were doing, sometimes they didn't, but they're actually always pretty easy to work with. But no, I thought it was a really positive thing in terms of getting all the records straight, probably, and bringing in
Yes.
a professional service to do it,
Yeah.
and then having the right person in the role, I think has been,
Yeah, we've been very
fantastic,
happy
so
with
I hope he
what we
stays.
have. We have a good team, so.
Anyhow,
So thank you for
that was
sharing
it.
that.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure,
thank
sure.
you.
What I'd like to say, I couldn't agree more, 150% of everything you said, because they're the building department is such a pleasure to work with. They're so nice and accommodating and efficient, so,
It's always good to hear.
I totally agree. I thought we were talking about the parking, but what I think I'll do is, I know that the parking spaces have already been designated for Dutcher Avenue, but I will show you what I have to show you, and it's more now about the, who will monitor it. So if you don't mind, I can pass around these pictures.
Sure.
And it'll also, the original, I may not have to do this the next time, maybe I'll get it over with tonight. So this is the Mack truck picture. And everybody know about this?
No, let's pass it
I
around.
think that's what sparked the whole business here, with the 3 cars parked there. So my concern now is Dutcher Avenue, and this is what's going on. Even though there were parking spaces designated, people were parking wherever they want, and this is what happens. Nobody's being accountable for all of this. This is where the danger is. You can see where they're parked on the corner, where there's no parking.
Well,
And then this one, where there's no sign at all, where there used to be no parking, and I've been asking about this for years, since Rob Mifflin took it down, and this is the kind of thing that's going on now. Well, now they have it marked off, but we'll see if they still don't tandem, they don't park behind one another, and so who will monitor this? That's my big question. And this just shows the trucks and things in front of the barber shop. So it supports what you're doing as far as
So,
having to take that
Yeah, so
parking out of there.
to be clear, there's only one parking spot on West Main in front of that
Supposed
yellow
to be, yes.
building.
And a compact car,
Even
too,
though,
isn't
and
it?
it says compact car, but we many times see
Yeah.
that there are 3 vehicles
Yeah,
That's what-
parked
that's
there,
what
but
the-
there's only one official spot there, and it says compact car, and quite often it's 3 pickup trucks that are parked there.
Exactly, that's what the Mack truck shows. There
yeah.
are three parked cars there. And there's a lot of people in the building behind there. I didn't realize there were four studios. And those people don't have a place to park. So one of the comments was, well, we're not responsible for what happens on the street. Well, those are the people that are parking on the street and the 21 West Main Street. That's why that parking lot is always full. So this is what I wanted to bring up tonight, and that was even with the spaces marked off, people are just parking anyway.
So if I could just make a comment on that, the highway department had the spots that were closest to the old Verizon building on Dutcher,
To the what?
to the old Verizon store on Dutcher Avenue. I know what spot you're referring to. The first, there's no parking, but it was boxed out in white. And it was just,
It was vague.
it was vague, so our highway guys now painted that yellow. It's clearly
Slashed
marked, no
it.
parking.
See, just see what happens there, because people are parking, and even, I learned something new, what I thought was very interesting, even though if you have street parking, I realize that, but on private commercial property, when you get a site plan and you get the parking all marked out, just because it's private doesn't mean that that is not that's enforced, because that's why you go to the planning board to get your parking. You get your parking, so why bother? If the owner said, well, I can do what I want, it's a private property, that's not the case. Once the planning board puts those spaces in certain spots, if the village finds out about it, they have the right to fine or whatever, they're not complying
With the site plan.
Site plan.
Correct, yeah, they're not complying.
But there's a misunderstanding about that.
Okay.
I've heard that.
Okay.
I hear things like, that are wrong, and I will step up and I will say it. So keep that in mind, because even on Arch Street, where there are people parking on that corner, and it's clearly marked out, that can be addressed. And it's not because it's not that your hands are tied because it's private property. That is really not true.
Okay.
So that's a new thing I learned.
Okay, all right.
I might suggest,
you.
if it's so inclined, that copies of the photos that were passed around
You want to copy the photo?
be submitted potentially.
Oh, copies be submitted to us.
Submitted, yeah.
So-
Well, they've already been submitted, but that's fine. I'll give them to Jennifer and she can copy them and I'll pick them up, Jen, okay?
And just to comment on the West Main Street, the one compact parking spot,
Yeah.
the only reason that we haven't acted on that is when we looked into the local law that we have, the wording in there, it needs a lot of tightening up.
I know that's why.
So that's why we haven't, that's why it's not,
And one law leads into the other law, and so before we could move forward, it wasn't just simple, just approve it.
And go.
We have to get it all
And we're not-
legally cleaned
we're not
up.
just putting it off, it's,
If it's not taken away completely, I'm going to be really, really upset about this. Because you've given them two that weren't ever supposed to be there, right?
Right.
So, here, Jen, I'll pick these up. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, okay.
Did Amanda already have those?
She might not have the Dr. Avenue part.
Okay, all right.
But she has.
All right, so we'll make copies and then make sure you get them back.
It'd be in the same file.
Okay.
So when you have the public hearing, you probably don't have to, I don't have to get up again, because I'm really addressing you,
Okay.
right?
It's
No,
up to
we know
you.
your
It's up to you.
concerns.
How much
Yeah,
you want?
yeah, it's you.
That's totally up to
Totally
you.
up to you.
Any need for it?
We've heard you, and so.
And a
you
lot of
don't
other
have to,
residents.
Yeah.
But it's, if you want to do it again, you're,
I don't
Welcome.
have to- I don't have to address you again.
Okay.
You know, but if you think it helps your taking that space out, that, you have to let me know, then I would, you know?
I think the board's already,
I
you
think you
know,
got
We know.
this. Yeah.
we've seen enough near misses there
we
to know
have all
that
the
it's a problem.
information that we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess
Thank you.
I'll see you all again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Have a good night. All right. Does the board have any, I'm sorry, I did that backwards. Does the board have anything? I was supposed to do that before the public comment.
No, garbage was quiet today.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, we didn't have any
Quiet.
issues
It's
today?
quiet.
All right,
Well,
good.
tomorrow's
Fire
recyclable,
engines,
so let's
Tomorrow's
see.
recycling, you just threw them under the bus now.
And Art, the guys are jumping on leaves, right? The leaf,
Yes,
they're back
yes,
up and
they-
running?
They are doing leaves, but we're waiting for the screens for the top, but they're still doing them, but it will go quicker once they get the screens. They're supposed to have them tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause there's
we
a
called
lot of
today,
piles out
yeah.
there.
Yeah, but they have been doing it.
Okay, all right. Nothing else? All right, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Surprised there was a
gonna steal
hesitation
that
in
when you
adjourning
retire.
there. All right, all right. Thank you, John.